Y'all just nosy. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm DeVon Franklin. I'm the author and narrator of It Takes a Woman, and this is my Audible Questionnaire. My favorite sound is when horses gallop. For some reason, I just makes me really calm when I hear it. My least favorite sound is like everybody's least favorite sound: nails on a chalkboard. I can't do that very well. I usually do my best work when the TV's on, because I just need to feel like I'm not by myself. Anybody else out there relate to that? The one speech I could re-listen to over and over again is the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. Every time I hear that speech, no matter how down I am, no matter how depressed, no matter how frustrated, I hear that speech and it motivates me, it inspires me, and it remembers that I'm not just living for myself, and there's a lot of sacrifice that has gone into me having the opportunities that I have, and it reminds me of not only where I've come from, but where I need to be. One, The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. I've listened to this book multiple times, and it just reminds me of who I really am, and I love that because so often we get caught up in our thoughts. I know if you're like me, I think so much and I keep identifying with my thoughts, but Untethered Soul really helped me to have some distance between what I think and who I am. And the other book that I listen to, which I really have enjoyed quite a bit, is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Her ability to be so transparent and vulnerable with her journey and her story really has influenced me quite a bit. Being an author and being a producer, a lot of times the script are words on a page, black words on a white page. What I love about storytelling is the opportunity to bring it to life. Most of us are here because of a story that we keep close to our heart that's changed our life for the better. And I love that storytelling has that power. A lot of times when you're telling a story, it's easy to kind of tell it how it was when you first tell it. But then over time, the story gets distorted because a lot of times the memory of the story you first told isn't as fresh. So I dislike that in storytelling, sometimes after multiple times of telling that story, it gets a little bit different than how it actually originated. If I had to pick just one, it would be character. For me, when I'm listening to a story, I'm listening to, do I connect with the character? Am I invested in their journey? What are the stakes of that character, and are they gonna succeed? Listen, I would love for my mentor, Will Smith. This is like my brother. I've known the man for over 25 years. He has meant so much to me. If that happened, okay, y'all might not find me, because that would be it. I'm like Will Smith's narrating DeVon Franklin's life story. I'm done. I've done it all. There's nothing more I can do. I'll be honest. I do like the sound of my voice. I write and I create for those who have lost hope. When my father died when I was 9 years old, it was a time where the tragedy of the loss was so disruptive to me that I didn't quite know what to do. And being a middle child of 3 boys and really fighting for my place in life, I know what it's like to feel lost. I know what it's like to feel hopeless. So when I write, when I create, I'm writing for those who've lost hope. I used to be a performance addict, meaning performing and achievement-based and want everybody to like what I do. And what I realized is when I need people's praise to do my job, then I give up complete control of my life. And in those moments, if somebody says you did a good job, I feel great. If someone says I did a terrible job, I feel bad. I say, I gotta get out of that. So, whose praise is most important? My own. When I'm doing my work, if I feel good about it, and I feel like I put my heart and soul into it, and it went through a rigorous process, I feel good about that. I used to define success as peace. My new definition for success is truth. When we operate in our full truth of identity, truth of thought, truth of character, truth of integrity, that to me is success. Because what I've learned is that it's very, very difficult to live a truthful life. My greatest achievement, I haven't made it yet. That's my greatest achievement. I haven't made it yet. And I hope I never do. Because it seems like, the greatest achievement seems like a mountaintop. But y'all know how it goes. Once you go up, you can only go down. I'd love to keep achieving in ways that work for me and never reach the pinnacle. always think that there's something more that I can do. Okay, I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna tell you the truth about my perfect day, all right? My perfect day, I'm gonna give it to you real quick. 1, wake up, pray, and meditate. 2, work out. 3, get a facial. I love facials, I do. After the facial, get a massage. Love a massage. After the massage, go to cryotherapy and get frozen. Yes. After that, watch a great movie. I love going to the movies. I love it. After that, have a great dinner. And then after that, sleep. I have a confession that I love sugar. My guilty pleasure is pineapple upside down cake. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a problem. And my Aunt Ina, she makes this other cake. It's a lemon cake. It's a problem. I think people would be surprised to know about me that I'm not nearly as serious. And if you talk to my family, they know that if DeVon's around, he's gonna say something crazy, he's gonna do something crazy. And I think most people that don't know me would be surprised by that. But I'm hoping me being honest about it right now will change it. Y'all, I am crazy. I am funny at times. You know, I'm not always serious and stoic and inspirational, whatever that means. Like, yo, let's have a good time. Let's live authentically. Let's live true.